Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. My name is Pastor Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church. We've been looking at the Bible, using it as a textbook for discipleship, and we've been working our way through 1 Timothy. Paul here is discipling a young guy who's taken over a church, and he's kind of letting him know the way things are supposed to work. We've been in 1 Timothy 5, and I started last time we were together with 1 Timothy 5 through verse 8. I'm going to read the next little section here, and it's just 9 through 16, and I'm going to be reading from the English Standard Version. Let a widow be enrolled if she is not less than 60 years of age, having been the wife of one husband, and having a reputation of good works if she has brought up children, has shown hospitality, has washed feet of the saints, has cared for the afflicted, and has devoted herself to every good work. But refuse to enroll younger widows, for when their passions draw them away from Christ, their desire is to marry, and so incur condemnation, having abandoned their former faith. Besides that, they learn to be idlers, going about from house to house, and not only idlers, but also gossips and busybodies, saying what they should not. So I would have younger widows marry, bear children, manage their households, and give the adversary no occasion for slander. For some have already strayed after Satan, and if there are believing women, has relatives who are widows, let her care for them. Let the church not be burdened, so that it may care for those who are truly widows. Here, Paul is spelling out good practices for taking care of people who call themselves widows within the church. Anybody under 60 years old, he's saying, don't take care of them. They can take care of themselves. And he says there is some background information that we have to have. A wife of one husband, having a reputation of good works. She has brought up children, has shown hospitality, has washed the feet of the saints, has cared for the afflicted. These are people that are really involved in their faith. And I believe that's important. As churches, do we take care of our widows? Do we take care of the people that have really been involved in the church and really been involved in their faith? Not that we can't take care of others, but we should really concentrate on taking care of those. The younger women, he says, look, they're going to have the desire to marry. So let them go ahead and get married and do these things. He says there are some things that happen in people's lives when they're idle. They go about from house to house. They become gossips, busybodies, saying things that they should not. Those are the things that we want to be careful of. But we also want to be for people. Paul also says that the older women should take care of the younger women, teaching them the things of the church. Discipling, and that's what we've been talking about, is discipleship. As Paul is discipling Timothy, laying out these hard, fast rules that he had, Timothy is getting a sense of how the church should operate. And if there are people in their family, they should be taking care of these people. The problem is there were some, especially the Pharisees and the Sadducees, who said that they didn't have the money to take care of their families because they had devoted it to God. Here's the problem. Paul says if you don't take care of your family, you're a horrible person. You're not taking care of the things that God's given you. And I agree with that. We really do need to try and take care of our family the best we can. Sometimes our family makes it impossible for us to care for them. But that doesn't mean that we're not supposed to try on a regular basis. You've got to decide who it is that you're going to take care of. And Paul has laid out some rules here for widows. He's going to lay out some more rules later on in 1 Timothy. We've got to look at those things. There are sometimes when Paul says, I do not permit, and in those situations, it was his personal opinion. But we have to look at those things. We know that all Scripture is God-breathed, has been inspired, and is good for instruction, rebuke, and correction. And when we live in that way, we see that the Holy Spirit has breathed out these things that Paul wrote. So as you look at your disciples and making disciples, just ask that you would get into the Bible, start committing it to your memory, and living it out. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Pastor Bob Benson. Thank you for taking your time to watch.